Hi, everybody. Poppy's already getting on my last nerve. Okay. It was August 2007, and we'd had some major life changes at that point. Our son, our only child, had gotten married and was expecting his first child. We were very excited. We were talking about that and talking about our lives. And Poppy said, well, you know, we should take a trip to California. Now, it's been a running joke in our family since Jeremy was born that Grams wasn't going to California.
The earth moved. Ooh.
Unless Poppy did a notarized statement promising that the ground would not move. Grams had a lot of phobias. I had a lot of phobias. I hate to talk about myself in the third person, but I had a lot of phobias. I had bridge phobias. I had picture squee overlook phobias.
Tunnels.
I had tunnel phobias. I had cliff phobias. Just phobias. Oh, plane phobias. Crazy plane phobias. If I had to be in a plane for more than like an hour and a half, freak me out. But we were sitting around just, chatting one evening, and he said something about going to San Francisco, which is where he was born and where he grew up for the first part of his life. And I said, let's go. And he started laughing and said, you're lying so much. I said, I'm not lying.
When she confirmed, it was like, let's go, and I did it all.
Okay, you're not letting me tell the story.
Go ahead.
So then he said, you're lying. And I said, no, I'm not lying. He said, why are you willing to go now? And I said, because I've raised my son. He's smart. He's married to a lovely woman. He's going to have his own child. I've done my job. Now I can go to the place where the earth moves and not be afraid that he's not going to have a mother. Well, Poppy was on it like white on rice. In 2 weeks, we were booked for the time we needed to go, where we wanted to go, how we wanted to go. Everything was done because the man was not going to be we're going.
We're booked, can't take it back.
Exactly. At any rate, we didn't leave until September
19th, I think it was.
September 19th. But we had everything settled we had both dogs still then, and we had all that fixed, and everything was going to be great. And I was not as terrified as I thought it was going to be, because being on a plane for more than 5 hours, Beth, God bless you, I don't know how you do it, was very terrifying. But the flight itself was fantastic. We got to San Francisco.
On the way there. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
On the way there, what?
No, on the way there it was fine.
That's what I just said. Poppy, Justin's going to punch you in the face when he sees this video. At any rate, we got there. It was great. We went to see Poppy's first house that he remembers when he was a kid, and he thought the steps were really wide. No, they were really skinny. You know how that is when you're a little kid. And then we went from there. Where did we go, Ed? To Pacifica, right?
To Pacifica.
To Pacifica, yeah. And then we went by our hotel, but they weren't ready for us. So then we decided to go across this devil slide thing, and it was, just going down to Half Moon Bay, and I was terrified, but I was okay with it. I was okay. I didn't scream and jump out the window. I was okay because it's a very cliff, very high, and then down to the ocean. It was beautiful, but still scary. Then, we had a lovely day that day. Anyway, the next day we were going to go up to Big Basin, which is where the big giant redwoods are. Love me some redwoods now. I had such a great time there. But apparently, we came up the wrong way. We came up what they said was the back side.
In the back way.
So, that was okay. I got over the fact that logging trucks might become on less than a one-way road with us. At any rate, so then we went back the right way out, I guess, down through Santa Cruz. So we went through Santa Cruz.
The front way.
Yeah, the front way, the correct way. Through Santa Cruz, and it was very, very pretty. The little town was cute, and then we saw, a pair of surfers, and that was really cool. And then I saw this one little beach, and I told Poppy before we went on this trip, when I say stop, we're going to stop and look at things. So there was this beautiful little beach, and we stopped. And
Davenport, California.
In Davenport. And we were just sort of running around a little bit on the little beach, and the waves were coming up, and it was so beautiful. And we went around a little cove area, and all of a sudden the tide was coming in. I mean, all of a sudden the tide was coming in. And Poppy got his shoes wet, but I got these. Okay, let me see. You look and see if they can see this, okay? One stone. This one's particularly beautiful.
Pretty cool.
You can see the difference in the sides. Okay, and these 3 little shells, one more little stone and a couple little shells. I was able to scoop those up and not get wet. Then we ran back and we threw it in the back of the Grand Prix that we had rented, which Poppy would never let me drive the entire time we were in San Francisco, which was only a week, but still. At any rate, these stones traveled with us through that entire trip. I went across bridges. I did picturesque overlooks. I did cliffs. I did, what else did I, well, of course, the plane trip itself.
But we always came back off the, okay, not good.
Oh, well, yeah, we went up one way on a mountain that both of us just went, no, we have to go back.
We're going back.
But at any rate, I went across the Golden Gate Bridge. I went halfway across.
Twice.
Oh, well, twice. We have to go and come back. And I went across the Bay Bridge halfway and got to look at Treasure Island, which was really interesting, and I don't know if many people know about that. And I went all over San Francisco, went down Lombard Street. We had so much fun, and I conquered all of those fears that I had before I went. There was no earthquakes, thank God, because I might not want to go back. Now I want to live there. I really love it. Not really San
Francisco, or at least go back and see the other parts. There's a lot of other stuff we want to go see.
Okay, you guys, I know this is getting towards 10 minutes. Love you, bye. I can't even get the thing.